Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Magic and Miracles, where you learn how to be the magician of your life. My name is Anna, and I'm your manifestation coach. All the information for me is below. I coach mainly in audios and emails. So there is a subscription that is monthly, a weekly subscription, as well as 5 and 5, which is 5 audios and 5 emails. That's the minimum that is required for me to be able to help your situation and answer your questions professionally and correctly. And let me just get to this in just a moment with a couple of comments about the comments on the channel. There's also a phone session and a Zoom session. The reason I offer those is because sometimes people necessitate this to get to know me and to figure out if I'm your cup of tea, and I completely understand it. I mean, it's not like I don't have 190 videos on my channel, but still there is a certain, I'm only laughing, there's a certain aspect to discussing your situation privately, and I'm completely serious when I say it. I understand, which is why it brings me to my next point. Dear people who consistently try to bombard my channel and answer questions to people who I refuse to answer politely and professionally to their particular situation in the comments, seize that. You will be blocked, and this will be the end of your relationship with my channel. Please act professionally and responsibly. I act responsibly when I say, let me help you, and here's the minimum package that I can offer you, which is 5 and 5. Now, if you can't afford it for whatever reason, I understand, which is why I record an audio almost every single day. Go back and listen to it, okay? So it's not like I'm not being generous. I can't help you if you don't share your story with me, and therefore I can't coach you. It's impossible for me to do that. Okay, I'm not going to disrespect my practice by making an exclusion for you and saying, okay, Yali, let's have this private conversation in the comments. But how ridiculous is that? It's completely bonkers, if you ask. So if this heroic, quote-unquote, person wants to attract attention on their channel, my darling, if you know the law of attraction and you really know it and you know how to apply it, do it on your own channel, just like I did. Okay? You don't need to involve other channels and start being a hero and start answering questions directed to me. They were not directed at you. They were directed at me. And I, as a professional coach, respect my clients and subscribers enough to tell them, listen, if you really want help, I can't help you in the comments. This is not how it's done. If you want surgery and you go to a doctor, okay, you don't have your operation done in the fucking alley. You have it in a operational room. So stop performing operations in the alley on my channel. Thank you. I really would appreciate if that kind of activity ceases. These people need help. This is professional help. This is not amateurish fucking bullshit. Okay? Thank you. Everybody else who needs coaching, there is an email below. If you have a question beforehand, please ask me. Okay? Don't be shy. Everything you share with me is completely confidential. I just really get riled up because I love helping people, but people need help. They don't need just like a cookie cut answer from some wannabe hero. That is not how it's done, which is why I started this channel, and I will continue recording audios to try to give you insight to how to help yourself. But ultimately, I believe in order to transform your life, yes, you do need a coach. Okay, so if it's important for you enough that you transform your life, you are going to get a coach at some point. Okay, thank you very much. And please don't forget that I prefer you use Cash App. It's really just a lot easier for me. And it helps me out. Thank you very much. And you can check out my website. It just outlines all the services. And again, if you have any questions, my email is down below. Okay, the subject today is when you don't believe you can do it. when you see no way out of it, when you're really kind of like, what if I can't manifest this? What if I can't manifest my SP? And the reality of things is this, that those kinds of thoughts are really natural. They're human. You're a human. Okay, you're made of flesh and blood. And so these kinds of thoughts are going to occur to you during the manifestational process. And what I want to communicate to you here, don't be afraid of those thoughts. Welcome them. Get to know them. Understand that this is your past programming coming up to be released. And we do a lot of releasing in my coaching. Everybody's different, again, which is why I have such issue with people coming up in the fucking comments and starting to play hero. Okay, you're not a hero. You're a moron, okay? People are very individual. It's like snowflakes. Everybody needs a different approach. What is right for one person is absolutely wrong for another. There are some commonalities, I'm not going to deny that, but everybody has a different story. You can't escape that. But in general, the negativity comes up when you're starting to acknowledge that, oh wait, I do have something to deal with here. There is a past programming that I've got to release. And my recommendation would be overall to not ignore it and to sort it out, ideally with a coach, because generally speaking, when you're trying to manifest something new and something out of your league, so to speak, something new, like something that you've never manifested, especially if you've been working on it for a while, like some people commenting, I've been trying to manifest my SP for 3 years and this and that. I understand. But this has to do with your past programming. Has nothing to do with what you're capable of today, like right now, right? So every second you're traveling through billions of parallel realities. And so just keep that in mind when you keep telling the story of like, I've been trying to manifest this for 3 years. I understand, but you know what? What's 3 years? You can start manifesting within a month of thinking differently, which is why I offer coaching professionally. And in understanding what this person's particular structure of beliefs is, particular story, it's very helpful to dive into it and figure out what has this person manifesting the delay of 3 years. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You will find it's very, very helpful. Oh my God. But the thing is though, never give up on your dreams. Nothing is impossible. It's not just a saying. People who achieve their manifestations are the people who never gave up on it being already done. Never gave up on, persevering in like, I don't really give a fuck about what's going on in the 3D. I'm doing the work on myself, and I know that like one way or another, like my manifestation is mine. So tough shit. Like I'm still going to work through what I need to work through, because obviously the results that I have right now are the depiction of my own self. But you know what? I'm on my way to my manifestation, and that alone makes me fucking happy. Okay? That's the result. That's the mentality that's going to give you results. But oftentimes people necessitate coaching because, they go to people that leave comments like that. They're a cookie cut and they're just like there for a quick buck. Or they watch endless videos on somebody's channel who, I don't know, they're like people offering lunches to go to lunch with them. Are you fucking kidding me right now? What lunch? People have a life. They need to get to their like manifestations. Like we need to just do work. This is work. Okay, we're working here. A lunch. What are you, president of the United States? Fuck off. I'm sorry. It's not how it's done. Like me going to lunch with some metaphysical, quote unquote teacher is not going to get me results. You need to give me guidance. You need to give me guidance you need to hold my hand throughout the process of manifestation so that you understand where I'm coming from. Otherwise, what the fuck? What the fuck am I doing? You know? And that's the kind of stuff that really makes me angry. But anyway, I guess it really fuels my channel. Anyway, I really want to thank all of you subscribers, because I realize it's not the subscribers who are commenting. It's the fucking idiots. I think you call them haters. I don't really particularly enjoy that word, but I really want to thank all of the subscribers from the bottom of my heart. I really am impressed of the caliber of subscribers I am attracting and how absolutely wonderful they are, and all the new clients and everything like that. You guys are the creme de la creme. You're fantabulous. Really, really, really. So thank you for being here. And so the idea is to remind yourself, this is a journey. This is a journey of reminding yourself who you really are. Are you a God's child? Do you breathe? Do you have a body? Do you have a face? Therefore, you're entitled to your manifestations. Period. Just because you exist, you're entitled to making your dreams come true. So whatever you've been taught before or through like some traumatic experience or whatever it is, it was a lie. It was a lesson of some kind. There are lessons. This is an earth school and all this kind of stuff. But essentially, you deserve everything you want. By your birthright. It's your birthright to command things into being. And the reason why I offer coaching is to figure out, why have you not been commanding things that you actually want into being? That's all. That's all we're doing here. Okay, it's a simple concept, but not necessarily easy. It requires work. It's work, like I said. You get to know yourself on another level. You understand yourself on another level. Maybe for the first time in your life. Maybe. I don't know. But with that transformative experience of getting to know yourself, it's a whole other ball game. No, but it's a whole other ball game. Because now you're like, oh my God. I've had the tools all along. I was just not using them. I was just blind to the fact that, you know what? It's all about me. It's all about me. And I know I can say it over and over again on my channel, but the thing is, though, you don't really experience the knowing of it until you experience the knowing of it. Maybe in coaching, maybe at some point, on its own, it hits you. But it's the knowing. It's like, oh, all this time, like I have been attributing importance to someone else or somebody else or the outside effect or whatever. And this entire time, it was like my creation. It was up to me. Fuck, I feel so stupid. But it's okay. I think it's okay to arrive to this kind of stupid rather than not ever arrive to it, right? Would you agree? Okay. And so, is it really possible? Sometimes I get these incessant emails. Is it really possible? Yes. Why do you think I started this channel, like to tell people lies? Of course it's possible. Why is it possible? You know why? Because the shitty version of your events was possible. So naturally, the good version of events is just as possible because everything exists in the universe. Everything, creation is finished, just like Neville says, and everything exists in creation. So just like you created the shitty version of events, guess what? That was a lot harder to create. The good stuff is easy. I keep telling you this. The good stuff is easy. It's easier. But it's when you tell yourself, oh, is it really possible? Is it really possible? What if it's not possible? No joke now. Understand that when you're saying that, you're talking to the creator, yourself. You're the God of your reality, and you're talking to the Creator. And when you're saying, what if it's impossible? Duck, your wish is my command, therefore it becomes impossible. So be careful what you say. Be careful what you believe. It's your beliefs that manifest everything. There's nothing else going, like there's literally nothing else happening. Like really, 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 really. Okay? So it's individual. Though I keep coming back around to it, where it's individual. Every person has their own kind of like I said, snowflake, fingerprint, belief system. And it takes somebody to walk you through it to be like, well, what about this and what about that? And then it kind of like clicks into place, and then you get to create whatever you want. But yes, everything is possible. Thank you so much for listening. All the info is below. Until next time. Ciao, ciao.